Welcome back to The Bored Journalist. Today we are exploring a question that has sparked debate online. Does Muni Long owe Black women an apology? In 2019, Priscilla Renea's solo career had stalled. She had released her debut album Jukebox in 2009, and when it didn't chart, she transitioned to songwriting. Her second album, Colored, came out in 2018 and also failed to gain major traction. In response, she decided it was time for a rebrand. Initially, she chose the name Melrose, but that phase was short-lived. Eventually inspired by a 2 Chainz lyric, she adopted the name Muni Long, which is a play on Muni Long. 2 years later, that name would be synonymous with success. Her breakout hit Hours and Hours went viral on TikTok and topped Billboard's Hot R&B Songs chart. In 2022, it peaked at number 16 on the Hot 100 and earned her a contract with Def Jam through her own imprint. The hit later appeared on her debut project, Public Displays of Affection, the album, and won her a Grammy in 2023. Since then, Muni Long has continued to rise. She followed up with Made For Me, which became another viral hit and reached number 20 on the Hot 100. A remix featuring Mariah Carey only boosted the song's reach. Her latest album, Revenge, released in 2024, has been praised as one of the year's standout R&B albums. But behind all this success lies a journey of rejection, reinvention, and resilience. For her rebrand, she spent years writing for other artists, including Rihanna, Ariana Grande, Kelly Clarkson, and more. Despite her achievements, Muni Long felt unseen. As she put it, she was often the only Black woman in the room writing for pop stars and often went unpaid or taken advantage of. She eventually decided to keep the best work for herself, and clearly that decision paid off. In 2025, she told Billboard, "There are things that you cannot viral your way, relationship your way, or accolade your way into. For her recognition did not come overnight. It came after years of building and refining her craft." However, a recent comment she made on a live has caused controversy. Muni Long said that the majority of her criticism comes from Black women. She noted that it is only Black women who seem to take issue with her personality.
Women that say they don't like my personality. You notice that? Because I'm being myself, I'm acting just like your raggedy mom and your aunties. With them ashy cankles. This is how they act. But there's something wrong with my personality.
You don't like me, yourself.
Exactly. Take a look in the mirror, ho. You don't like you.
Who are you?
They be like, "Oh, she's so what you want me to do?" What it is you're a bully and you're used to people laying down, letting them do whatever. I'm not that. It's never going to be that.
I'm not her and this ain't that.
Like, oh, she stinks. She got a. Who are you? Why do I have to be nice to you? What did you do?
It's called being confident in who you are. And
exactly. No, I see the comments, Kelly. But it's just amazing to me. I'm not even doing anything. I'm sitting here enjoying brunch with my friends. But I got attitude. My attitude is nasty.
I think your attitude comes with the success. If you were not Muni Long, I don't think they'll have a problem with that.
Man, because I'm cute.
And then when you're famous, you don't have the luxury of speaking up for yourself. Now that's crazy.
Okay, girl, you realize you lame. You still sitting here talking. Leave. I don't even got the energy to delete you out of the chat.
Come on. I'm going to watch back.
How you say your name? Tuloro Bori Toyinke?
This sparked a wave of reactions online. Some felt offended, while others found her honesty refreshing. Now let me be clear. I understand both sides. Black women are not a monolith. When an artist does not fit into a clear category or come across as difficult to relate to, it can lead to misunderstanding or criticism. That does not make the criticism invalid, but it also does not mean the artist is wrong to speak on her experience.
I said, I don't like Black women. I don't even know what the headline was because it's not what I said. I was speaking about somebody specifically who came on the chat and was being rude to me. And for those of the people that come on my lives all the time, they know that there's people, that's why I have several moderators that keep me protected in here, and they take people out of the chat that just come in here and say anything. They come in here and say anything. And they know what's going on, man. And it be nothing but black women that do it. I'm not taking that back. I definitely didn't say all black women though. And Instagram and TikTok are two different worlds. The blogs was creeping on here where somebody recorded it and they took it to Instagram, which is a totally unrelated, it's a different world. So now I just gotta sit here and deal with the punches. Gotta roll with it. So we're having a funeral for my career. It's over. Actually, that's not funny. Somebody get the conservatorship because I had somebody try to do that to me before because you can't control me and I'm going to do what I want to do always. As in this situation where I'm turning it into something that's, positive for me. But I had somebody that tried to get me committed before. So you got to watch what you say. That's what I'm saying. You got to watch what you say because you never know what people is going through. Yeah, it is super messed up. And that's why I'm not apologizing. It's very common in Hollywood. And the public is so mean. You think it's funny, huh? Some people have to be humbled. You not God. Who gonna humble me? Nobody but the Most High. You need professional help. I probably do. Are you a professional?
I do not see an issue with what she said. It may simply be her perception, shaped by what she has seen and felt. Everyone handles criticism differently. Words heard, and not every artist is built to just shake it off. Honestly, I do miss a time when artists were more mysterious, when the only access we had to them was through a few magazines, interviews, or appearances on 106 and Park and TRL. But I also respect Muni Long's transparency. She will likely be fine whether or not she retains the full support of black women. I feel her talent as a songwriter gives her staying power in the industry, even if her public image fluctuates. Songwriters often have more financial stability behind the scenes than they do in the spotlight. Could this controversy affect her future projects? Possibly. Public perception can impact streaming numbers and brand partnerships, but talent like hers rarely fades away completely. And let's be real, there are men with far worse reputations headlining tours right now, but some of the same people calling to cancel Muni Long have forgiven worse. So does she owe black women an apology? This is up to interpretation. Maybe the real question is whether we allow our artists room to be honest, even when it makes us uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go off script here. I've been trying to figure out why people are so outraged with her statement. As a black woman myself, I'm not gonna sit here and act like black women are not mean and catty for no reason. And what I will say is that I've witnessed hanging with a group of black women and they're mean for no reason. They're just sitting here talking about people's shoes or their hair or whatever. And I'm just like, I've always been the type of person, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what these people can afford. You don't know what kind of childhood trauma these people are going through. What enjoyment do you just get out of ripping down people? So I don't feel like Muni is pulling this out of her ass. Second of all, like I said, these same people that are trying to cancel Muni Long are buying tickets to see male performers who have said much, much worse about black women. So I'm just, color me puzzled here because I'm just not understanding. And then people are talking about her plastic surgery. What does her plastic surgery have to do with her pen game? Can somebody tell me what her getting a nose job has to do with her Grammy? What it has to do with her songwriting credits for other people? I'm waiting. I need to know how that is correlated. Can somebody please tell me? I think that's the thing with being a celebrity. People will build you up to bring you down and humble you. And it's so much different than back in the day because now these celebrities, they are on social media. Some of these people do run their pages. Some of them don't run their pages. But either way, I know that they're well aware of what people are saying. I think Muni is going to be fine. Forward-facing projects, they might fail, they might succeed. I don't know. There's always another scandal, different day. I think she'll be fine. I don't think it's that serious to me. I like Muni. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh, I downloaded hours and hours. And I am actually a huge fan of her very first CD. I don't I don't know why it flopped, because I loved Dollhouse. I thought it was such a cute video. It was such a vibe. I don't know why it flopped. There's a few artists that I don't understand why their first projects flopped, because I thought they were amazing. But I wish her the best. And I also can see clearly she's going through something. Like, she has an autoimmune disease. She's just divorced her husband. She just had a baby like not that long ago. And there is no perfect celebrity. I feel like she should be able to express how she feels. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just on the different side of the coin. Like, I've seen these women, I've went to church with mean ass hypocritical black women, so I'm not understanding what she said wrong if that is her experience. Somebody please tell me. Like, are people just looking to be offended? Are people just doing this to get clout off of social media? I don't understand it. But that's gonna be it for the bored journalist. I wish her well. I wish her healing, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.